Over the last 6 months, Vitality have had a 13 in a row win streak on Nuke, so when Monte allowed Vitality to pick Nuke, we knew we would get a good match. In this match, we saw how Monte abused fast ramp pushes, early and late aggression, as well as a superb utility usage to ruin Vitality's win streak. Welcome to how Monte did the impossible. Prison starts quite normal, with Vitality blowing up the door and using a lot of utility to do so, and it makes sense. They flash here to make sure ZyWOo can't see anything, as well as sending to take fast control of A site, now that ZyWOo is blind and can't help, since Monte are set up with only 2 players on A. But Monte in the meantime are doing an interesting ramp push, something you never see, since the possibility of the T's rushing ramp is so likely. Vitality have 2 players rushing from silo, and it's why they flash the main player. Only problem is that the flash was too early, so ZyWOo will regain vision and sound when the Vitality players drop. And here it's all ruined for Vitality. Like, the idea was there, but the execution was not. And now Vitality will be executed. With Krasnal pushing door and finding 1 kill, ZyWOo gets away from main, hides behind the corner and finds 1 more kill in main. And you can as well see that Vitality knows that he's there, but decides not to clear it properly, since they would rather take A site. And the rest is all about trades. Vitality lost to themselves in this round.
Coming through clean for Monte. Nice shot for ZyWOo, hits the double dink, but he's getting rounded by Demka, who was a monster last map. ZyWOo got to put him to bed. He cannot.
But wait, how did Monte lose to 4 pistol and a scout? Well, let me quickly break down this round. Well, it all starts with how split up Monte are playing, with Spinks getting a free kill in ramp and Vitality going for outside smokes. But this will not show you the whole picture. Let's go back outside. Vitality's outside smokes have left a gap. And here Somda Young was about to get a great highlight. But since the dumbass FAMAS spray is so over the place, he managed to spam down 3 players and not even kill 1. Calculating this, he did almost 200 damage. But this scared Monte away from outside and ZyWOo got up to here. Kinda crazy is allowed to do so, but SDY wins the fight. And this triggers the secret push, where Krasnal gets 2 kills and then bomb drops. And then decides to push up towards stairs versus pistols. Why? Since versus pistols you want to play far away. And here Apex is a great no-scope, as well as Spinks finding ZyWOo, and the game is down to 2v2. And while Apex plans, Spinks holds vent and SDY throws his gun in protest in how his team threw, and Vitality takes the round.
And if you do things sort of step by step, that's where they're going to be able to read the game well and be 1 step ahead of you. We'll see now this round becomes interesting.
Yeah, Somda Young wants to try and make it a little bit easier for himself. Tries his hand at a fairly simple looking move.
So you still think Monte are going to win?
The game is still close, and both teams are on a full buy, so how will this go? The round starts default. Door ruin, check. 2 guys rushing outside, check. Then waiting for the void to set in, check. While Monte have 2 players on A, check. 1 player, check. 1 unsure where to play, check. But Vitality sets their eyes on ramp, and here bro needs help. He will be ran down by the French, and this will never end well. But ZyWOo will help him, never mind. Vitality molotovs him, and bro is alone. But then we wait. Again, feels like watching Navi. But it makes sense, Vitality wants to take it slow since when you have no one on A, Monte can rotate down pretty quickly to help on B. The take is quite bad by Vitality, getting a 2-for-2 trade. But they are only focused on the vent players, where Spinks have gotten a great angle to get a multi-kill and secure the round. An important round, since both teams have a bank account that looks like mine, completely broke. And here he oversteps, and he's out. Now it's a 2v3, but Vitality have gotten a better positions. With both players holding single door, why? There are 4 spots to worry about. Ramp, doors, windows. Why are we both focusing single door? The single door players run in and dies. Can't really win a fight when this is all the area you're working with. But ZyWOo comes ramp and here Apex drops right away. And Magisk looks unsure what to even do and just gets behind the door. And the mind games are on in the 1v1. Never mind. Magisk did not even hear a tap and decides to full spring, allowing ZyWOo to hear him, kill him and win the 2v1.
Apex up on the rafters, Magisk blows off the door, gonna give him an open sight line here onto these 2 players back at Decon. Magisk finds them both, but he will now have to pick it up in the clutch, just getting out through the double door. Magisk left in the 1v1, ZyWOo 2K is the man to beat. Moving into the site, ZyWOo is clean with it, and Magisk.
This round Monte uses some more utility just to watch out for a fast play, since they are gambling on the fact that Vitality might be on a weaker buy, and it's why we see 2 molotovs being used early, as well as a nade inside hot. Vitality are clearly not on a bad buy, and for them this is gold straight from the mines. And then we wait. Vitaliy goes for outside smokes and WINSTREAK countered this perfectly. So who would win? A $600 Renos Fireboy or a 300 Buccarenos Smokers? Clearly the boy wins here by forcing 3 Vitaliy players to wait behind it. And as soon as the Molotov fades outside, Monte Molotov secret. If we add up the times the Fireboys have wasted and the time for Vitaliy to cross secret, correct, they can't make it as long as the smokes are up. Oh, you want me to show how I did it? Fuck no. You can do it yourself. Just add the velocity of the sun, how many melons Peter had, and how time works in the quantum universe. And you should have it. This leaves Vitaliy no smokes. So main is the only option, and here we almost saw the worst whiff in history. Don't talk about that. With Apex throwing this flash to pop flash main, doesn't really work, and Cressel deciding to left click, but he's still able to get 1 kill. As well as them finding 1 more, and Vitaliy yet again is on the back foot and can't enter the site.
Have time to cross secret.
Got to fight for this one, but Monte aren't actually fighting behind this. They do double molly. They tuck back in. He still gets the kill. Could have been 2. Coulda, shoulda, wasn't. DemQ at the back of the site. 2 on 4 now. Monte holding on despite that huge mistake. It might just be their round.
ZyWOo, when he ever have this spawn, always go for an aggressive peek towards door. It feels like that at least. Since why not? If we remember correctly, Vitaliy always blows it up. So for him, all he have to do is left click, move his mouse and right click. And here he finds the first kill. And this is perfect for Monte. They are set up 1 ramp, 1 outside and 3 on A. And with ZyWOo taking door, Vitaliy have to move to ramp and bro is ready on this position. Not too good if you get rushed, but he can clearly make it work. And with a nade and a smoke, Vitaliy have to run back again to main. But now they don't really have door control, the lobby position is kinda useless. So Vitaliy do the next best thing, trying to take outside. And I want to talk about this angle. I have never seen it before. This lets you see the players crossing to main. If they move slow like ZyWOo, you can do some damage, even get a kill. And if they move fast, you can call to your teammates. As well as it's much safer than the Garrett's position to do so, since it's hard to be flashed or smoked. Like, look at ZyWOo, he have no clue. But what will Monte do with this information? Well, what about having 3 players pushing ramp to force Vitaliy to only go outside? Now, why would they do it? Oh, well, it's a good push, since you get a lot of information and fast, and map control. And the rest of the round is chaos. ZyWOo and Samdayoung having the greatest game of trying not to see each other, Magic's bad judgment only getting him 1 kill in vent. And then the timer winning Monte a crucial round.
Has to win the round right here, right now, and he might have done it. Bombs loose, there's no one close. Bro sees something, he calls for support. This is a mess right now. They're not going to get the plant, they're not going to win the round. Monte have done it.
Damn, and they know they have as well. They scream the place down once they win that one.
Did he?
Vitaliy are on a lower buy, and they've upgraded their pistols, but when you have the weaker buy, you tend to play crazier and more unpredictable, and this wins Vitaliy a lot, with Magic starting with this kill, just pure beauty. And this is crucial since ZyWOo was the only player outside for Monte, then Spinks in a bad position by all metrics, just in the middle here. Like, you can't even pre-fire this spot. Look at how bro clears this before Spinks hole-in-ones him. But within 5 seconds, Vitaliy are overpeaking. Spinks got cocky after the first kill and decided not to fall back and rather play a solo position. And he's paying the price. Magic's feeling he have to trade, feels a bullet to his body, and Apex for some reason decides to solo walk outside. Like, what are Vitaliy doing? Well, they're on worse guns, but in a 5v3 you still don't have to throw. But Monte runs back, and here's a problem, since they do like Vitaliy of playing slow, and this have allowed Flames to get to this corner next to the door, overpowered, as well as ZyWOo coming behind, and Monte, well, to say it nicely, are clueless. And ZyWOo gets a first kill, forcing them to focus him, and then Flamey kills them. Sadly, them and ZyWOo lines up, and Flames gets 1 too many kills and takes out his own teammate, and it's all down to the 1v1, and Kasnal, after the dink, have no fear and wins the round by just pushing.
They just need 1 to go their way, and it still could with this backstab from ZyWOo and a killing at the door. Flames actually killed ZyWOo, and so now he's got to deliver in the 1v1. Krasnell running at him, and he'll lock it in with the Mac-10. Flames cannot make amends for the TK, and Monte.
Nuke is a map of waiting, and as we see, this can be exploited. Well, by waiting, and Vitaliy are just doing that with a 4-man A setup on A. They are just chilling and hoping they gambled correctly on site, while Monte, a super aggressive team, decides to do the same. Wait, and this leads to nowhere since Vitaliy are not showing themselves, and Monte decide to take A with no info, sending them out to be the baiter, and this backfires. And what I hate is that they're just going, no critical thinking like, oh, pistol's close, why not take ramp? Nope. Just, oh, pistols, 3 kills. And here's the problem, a small area and pistols from the side, top and more. A nightmare scenario. Like, what can I tell you more than, if you want to scout out for a stack, only send one player and the worst gun. So when you get the call, you can leave and go somewhere else. And Vitality win a round they should never have won.
Seconds they go.
Oh, Demka falls first at the hands of Flames. They know he's up close on Tetris. Oh, there's a lot of bodies in this top side right now. This is getting awkward for Monte. They're getting churned up in the door. The pistols look to do it. Vitality come in swinging with a top side stack.
The game is neck and neck with a scoreline of 12-13, but Monte are still in the lead. But it's an important round. Vitality have too much money, having 3 players over 10,000 buccarinos, while Monte have a bank account as big as the average American. In other words, Monte have to win, otherwise Vitality will steal the lead back, something they have not had since round 6. Monte starts with 3 players lobby, STY early silo and the last player outside-ish, while Vitality have 1 player outside, 1 ramp and 3 towards A. Young gets staying through the wall, crazy lucky, or he would be even more lucky if he did not get hit. But this puts a stop to Monte's aggression outside, since Young trying to be fast blah blah blah, Monte with no fair pushes outside. Only problem is that Spinks have pushed hot. This is crucial since he will be able to hear if Monte are in lobby or where they go, and this is information Vitality needs. Flames join Spinks since this spot in the game is a winning position, but here they decides not to play together. No idea why, and them can just walk up on him and kill Spinks with no trades. Flame was even trying to leave hot and now have no clue how. And now he have to try and win it back or get some other map control. Monte gets outside and I love the way Tease plays with these smokes. Makes the CT guess. Are they going garage or secret? But it fails. Monte's calculation misses on the mark and Flames can kill 1 player going to garage and drops the bomb. So to then see Flames turn the back to look door is something I can't wrap my head around, and Flames is in a winning position and loses it. And Monte are in the lead with a 4-3 players. And here Monte goes for the running jump boost, and this is done to make sure if there's an AWP holding garage from heaven, he can't see a Monte player cross, and it's a good play to do. Sadly they missed the timing, and Magisk finds the outside kill, pulling the game back into a 3v3. But bomb is still dropped, and Monte are not close to getting it. But Monte goes for a plan B, kill Vitality, since there are 2 ways the T's can win. Explode the bomb, which will make this video age restricted, or just kill the CTs. And here Monte groups up under heaven to find Magisk, who are in the better angle, but them is just too good with this peek. As well as Apex trying to fend off 2 players do not work out, since he gets crazy timinged. But ZyWOo finds 1 kill and it's him versus 2 Monte players, the best player of 2023. And Monte fails, and ZyWOo gets such a free clutch, like none of the players are even looking at him.
Born. And he's not even needed anymore as Magisk comes out of heaven. So forget I was talking about him. That's the bomb dropped out in the yard. Magisk holding on, ready to manipulate these rotates as they move in, trying to take hell away. It's whether or not they're ready for Apex. That second man back in the spawn. He's looking the wrong way. And so now they know ZyWOo's on upper. They know where this last player is, but with 20 seconds left, their hands are tied. They go to ZyWOo and now live to regret it. 13-all as ZyWOo clutches up to make it a tie game.
That's what he's here for.
It's the last round and both teams have a full buy, but you've already been tortured enough. So let's just look at the vital parts of the round. Vitality have gambled wrong by having ZyWOo leave ramp to go down secret, where for now Monte have no players outside really. And never ever would you want to have a player like ZyWOo removed from the round like this. Monte throws a fake outside and out of blue ZyWOo's position are more useful and he can come to his team what's happening outside. And let's just stop. It's 30 seconds left of the round and Monte are not even out on site. How can they win this? While they have 1 player clearing ramp, their goal is to make sure he stays alive and can walk behind Vitality. And a play like this is best on low time, since every CSGO player would say, what are the chances of someone being behind us with 20 seconds left? And 15 seconds later, Vitality have only ZyWOo left. How? Well, Vitality, even though being a lot of players on A, were not playing together, with Spinks being smoked off, Flames solo holding from this angle, and just got Ferrari peaked and Apex deciding not to hold for Flames, and gambled door and main instead of hot, having to solo peek and dice. Kinda crazy to see how simple it was for them to fuck this bad up.
Swing out from main, spots a couple back at the door. Molly in the doorway. Monte don't really have a choice. They've got to go through that. Smoke drop. No 2 kills, 3. A pro adds another to the tally. Apex at the back of the site is run down, and it's only ZyWOo left. 1 on 4. Monte about to do it, and it might be Warrow. Knife pulled. Falls to the 5-7. But for ZyWOo, The game as he was known in CSGO, this guy, a 1v4 turn, 1-on-3. They're asking way too much of ZyWOo, surely. This is mad. He just saw the back. He knows he's got this one on a platter. One kill, but dropping in spells the end for Vitality. And Monte picked this up, but...
Thank you for watching, and here are 2 videos YouTube told me you would love.